Excellent routine by Sandy Frizzell. Very nicely done, along with the performance of Paul Hunt, as we add what we hope has been a very entertaining touch, along with that of the competitors here this afternoon. In all of our events, of course, the vaults and the bars have already been concluded. The beam and the floor exercise is still to be named as far as the winners are concerned. And we are anticipating that, of course, after the competition of last night, that we can continue to have more coming up in the not-distant feature here in San Antonio. Speaking of competition, Kelly, one of the things we want to ask you now, as you are in your countdown towards the Olympic Games, how do you try to pace yourself? What are you trying to do now to get ready for the Olympic trials coming up?
Well, personally, I have been competing for the NCAA, and so I have those competitions that I have to attend. But I am training very hard. I still have to work my compulsories. It's very important. Here and today and last night, they did not do the compulsories, but it is required routine, and they must perform them very well, just as they are just as important as the optional routines. So everybody is training these, you know, every day just as hard as everything, you know, the other routines.
And of course, the countdown is on towards Seoul, South Korea, the Olympic Games. Well, I understand Paulette is back.
Oh, he's back.
He may not be back for long.
His back is back.
Paul Hunt.
As we said, a good athlete has to bounce back, and he bounces all the time. Why would he subject his body to that abuse? To pull this off.
Certainly.
It's amazing. Watch this.
Monica Kovaci looking on, still anxiously waiting for the results of the two events, but enjoying the festivities of the afternoon.
Looks like they changed the music on him.
It's obviously, it's very talented.
He's got so many little subtle things that he does that if you're a gymnastics person, you can really appreciate, because these girls experiment so much with their dance and stuff. Basically, his whole routine here is an experiment.
Seen that many, I will have to just label him as the incomparable Paul Hunt here in San Antonio. Well appreciated by the crowd.
He really is incomparable. That's a great word. Nobody can do what he does.
Well, we have, of course, the chase to the finish to see who will be the all-around. The vault champion, Kovaci, once again, coming out of Canada. Wendy Bruce out of Florida. And still the floor exercise or the beam exercise results still to be announced. And who will be the all-around on our two other additional champions. We'll have that for you here in San Antonio as the second annual of our Alamo City Women's Gymnastic Classic continues. And, of course, we're happy that you could join us here for all of the activity. And we'll be back with our final results and all of the closing activities for you after this timeout. We'll be back in a moment. In both the floor exercise and the beam, Tina Snowden has snatched the victory away from what looked like to be a battle between Stafford and Bruce. And this was a tumbling run that won it for Tina Snowden in the floor exercise today.
She does two whip backs and then a flip-flop and a really nice double tyke. The reason I say tyke is her knees are a little bit bent. It's not a tuck or a pike, but it's still wonderful. And she really sold the routine, and I think both of us agreed that she deserved to win.
She certainly did.
Tina came from 5th place in the results of last night. And again, the combination score, 19.45. And another young lady out of the Karoli Gym, once again, Kim Zamelska, came up as second. Tasha Stafford was the young lady that finished in the tie for second there. Wendy Bruce, who we thought may have a chance to take it, was tied with the 10-year-old Shannon Miller. They were tied for fourth, and Kim Leslie round out the top 6 in the floor exercise. But again, it's Tina Snowden with the victory in that one. They moved, of course, to the balance beam, and that was where there was also a great deal of competition going on. It looked like 2 Canadians were going to be the ones coming right down to the stretch, but after the floor exercise and all of the tabulations were put together on the balance beam as well, the tabulations came out. We wanted to know if indeed the Canadians who had been commanding that could overtake all of the others, and apparently they did. This is Monica Kovaci.
Monica just did a superb routine. I think she's the one that did have a fall, but because she had done so well the day or yesterday, that she made up for it.
She had a very disappointing day, as a matter of fact, yesterday, and she comes from finishing second of last night to take the championship, and you see it. Denise Billers came on strong, the young lady out of Salt Lake City. She had an excellent routine on the balance beam and just about overtook the champion there. Stafford and Onstead finished third and fourth. There once again is 10-year-old Shannon Miller. And Wendy Bruce, who had an overall very nice performance, including a victory, a third, a sixth, and a fourth place finish today. But again, that's the lineup once again to the balance beam competition. Well, we have not got the competition all completed, though, because the all-around will be concluded. Scott Jewett, our ring announcer, and our PA man here at the Hemisphere Arena has all of the details. Let's find out and get the award ceremony going here at the Hemisphere Arena.
Presenting the awards to the winners today is our classic honorary grand hostess and San Antonio's First Lady, Mary Alice Cisneros. Also joining her, Alamo City Classic General Chairman Bob McClure and the meet director, Steve Waples. Now for the individual award in the vault. Your vaulting champion is Monica Kovaci, Sports Seneca, with a grand total of 19.50 points. In second place, Dee Dee Foster from Brown's Gym with a total of 19.45 points. In third place, Wendy Bruce from Brown's Gym with a total of 19.40. In fourth place, from Capital, Nicole Layden. From Gymnastics America, in fifth place, Dina Kalahar. And in sixth place, from Capital Gymnastics, Stephanie Woods, with a total of 19.10 points. Once again, in first place, Monica Kovaci. Your second place winner in the vault, Dee Dee Foster. And in third place, Wendy Bruce from Brown's Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, your 6 winners from the vault.
From Canada, Monica Kovaci. She had come out after the disappointing night last night, but I know with that brilliant smile you had on that top of the awards platform that she is very happy with what happened and transpired here in San Antonio this afternoon.
Saw some really excellent vaults. I thought the power was great. Their timing was very good. We only had a couple of near misses, and it was, in general, a very good competition for this early in the season.
So again, that's the vaulting competition, and again, as Hutch has pointed out, it is extremely early. This is actually the beginning of all of it. We will set the stage for, of course, the national championships of the United States coming up. That'll be down in Houston, as a matter of fact. And then we will also be, once again, looking at the Olympic trials. That'll be out in Salt Lake City. That'll be coming up in August. And then, once again, we'll be having the Olympic Games in September. Back to Scott Jewett with the introduction, once again, of further winners here today in the Alamo City.
For the bars, your 1988 bar champion is from Brown's Gymnastics, Wendy Bruce. Her total was 19.45 points. In second place, also from Brown's Gymnastics, D.D. Foster with a total of 19.35 points. In third place, Sandy Woolsey from the Desert Devils with a total of 19.00 points. From the Sports Seneca, Tara Sherwood in fourth place with a total of 18.95 points. In fifth place, also from Brown's Gymnastics, Sandy Roulette with a total of 18.90 points. And in sixth place with a total of 18.85 points, Tracy. Once again, in first place, Brown's Gymnastics, Wendy Bruce. In second place, D.D. Foster. And in third place, Sandy Woolsey. Ladies and gentlemen, your six finalists for the bars competition.
You can start to see there could be quite a battle shaping up for the all-around here this afternoon. Wendy Bruce, of course, very prominent on all of that. Of course, Vivace will have won two of the championships this afternoon. She's already elected to come out and take the vault, and we'll have another trip to the top. And the all-around is still very much up for grabs this afternoon, Kelly. And that's what it's been all about here with these young ladies. Again, some at 10 years of age, others have been in the competition before, but all just trying to literally get their feet wet here today.
Yes, many of them at different ages. It's just amazing that they all are competing here today. And we've just seen some excellent gymnastics.
One of the things that we had wanted to ask inside the telecast was the fact that why do young ladies start competing so early and the men start competing maybe a little later or maybe develop a little later, Hutch?
Well, I think women's gymnastics takes such a great deal of acrobatics that the lighter the body type is and the quicker they are before they become women is a big advantage. And it's really hard for a girl when she gets to be the age of 16 or 17 to keep her weight down. And that's one big problem. And the other problem, of course, is the fact that the training level, the level of training they have to do is so high and intense at such an early age that a lot of them can burn out mentally on it if they're not trained properly. So the ones you see rise to the top are the ones that have really enlightened coaching, that have people helping them with their nutrition, their strength, and just all facets of their life. On the other hand, the men really don't start reaching their peak until 18, 19 years old. So it's not unusual to see a 25-year-old gymnast win the world championship for the men. It's very unusual to see a 20-year-old win the world championships for women.
So the competition is over here. Of course, Monica Cavacci with her second of her titles from the beam. Denise Villers finishing second, Stafford third. This is Julie Armstead finishing fourth. And Shannon Miller, the little 10-year-old from Oklahoma City. And, of course, once again, Wendy Bruce, whose name keeps dropping up. Finished sixth in the balance beam. As the award ceremony continues here at the Hemisphere Arena in San Antonio, we'll be back to put a wrap on this one after this timeout.
Every Monday at 9:30 p.m., the best amateur bowling on the East Coast comes to Home Team Sports. Hi, I'm Bobby Varner. Join Steve and me as bowlers from Washington to Hampton Roads compete for thousands of dollars. Each week, a new group of Navy bowlers vie for a playoff spot in the televised finals, and each Monday evening at 9:30, you'll see the top 5 bowlers compete for the prize money. Don't miss amateur bowling at its best from Navy every Monday at 9:30 p.m. right here on Home Team Sports.
Seems like it was a day that we came right down to the wire in just about all of the events tonight, and certainly that held right up until the final competitor came out to see who would finally come up to the champion in each of the 4 exercises here at the Hemisphere in this annual event. Hutch Dvorak once again, who's been with us from, of course, Houston Baptist University. And have we set the tone for this, another Olympic year with this competition today?
Well, it's a great start because I was very impressed with the level of difficulty shown by the girls. I think in the next coming months, they'll perfect their execution errors that they made today. But the high level of skills that they're doing is going to definitely help us in the